If you want to be in the best overall functioning badass shape you've ever been in your entire life, let's wipe the slate clean, forget everything you've heard about building muscle and getting strong. If you want to be attractive to women or to men, depending on what team you're on, work out like a woman. Yeah. This is a full body workout that once I break it down for you, you are really going to say to yourself, oh man, I got to try that. It's written by a guy named Brad Borland on muscleandstrength.com, and I'll put a link for it in the description. And I started this workout when I was 30 years old, and between this and another workout I do, covers all the bases. This specific workout is by far my favorite workout I've ever done. Even when I was doing bodybuilding workouts, this is the way to go, especially when you're older. Here's the bases you're going to cover. You're going to have workouts, exercises, and splits and routines. They're going to cover strength. We want to stay strong or get a little bit stronger at our age. Muscular hypertrophy. Let's grow as much as we can under safe conditions. We're going to stress our muscles out, but we're not going to stress them out to the point where we're so sore we can't function the next day, because we're going to be working each muscle multiple times a week, which is another sweet thing about this workout. Muscular endurance, power. There's a day where it's just a very explosive power workout. Cardiovascular endurance, speed and agility. The speed and agility day it's a 4-day split. The speed and agility day is a difficult day to perform. Prehab and range of motion and stretching. So I'm going to put the article down in the description, but I'm just going to run through it with you so that you can see that when it comes to full body training, this is not some pussy ass workout. This is a badass. It's going to build strength and muscle, which is, I know what all guys want, but you're not going to neglect your back. We're actually going to focus a lot on the posterior chain, because guys, let me explain something to you. Chicks dig big muscles. Chicks do not dig guys that are walking around with big ass chest and biceps, so they're hunched over because their posture is so bad, because they neglected their back, because they can't see their back, so they don't bother working out the back. When you get older, we need to, gravity is going to kick in here. We need to make sure that we keep our posture up, and working the back is the way to do that. All right, so here is the front page of the workout, Muscle and Strength by Brad Borland. I don't know why it says updated May 12th, 2020. It's the same workout, and I started this when I was 30, so like 20 years ago. And let's just jump right into this. Article is fantastic. I use some of the words that I paraphrase some of the article and some of the sentences I said during the opening. But let's just go straight to day one. Day one is strength. Now, the strength day is going to be a day that a lot of you guys like, because it's going to have a lot of the traditional bodybuilding exercises in it that you've been doing for years. So day one is you're going to start. Now we're starting, guys, with legs. We start the workout when we're fresh on day one with squats and Romanian deadlifts. So we're going to superset anterior and we're going to superset, antagonist muscles. And one of the most important things about the day one of squats is that we do 3 very, very effective warm-up sets. And then the 5 working sets we're going to do is where I'm going to differentiate with all of these reps and just say double it. Whatever the reps Brad Borland has on here, double it, because he wrote this when he was young, and this workout is designed full body workout, but not for people that are 50 years old. I say that we double the reps and do at the very minimum 10, because that is the safe, effective way to grow muscle at our age. And strength, you're going to wind up doing 4 sets of 10, so you're going to wind up doing 40 squats as opposed to 20 squats. Are we supposed to assume that 40 squats isn't going to build strength? Of course not. That whole 5x5 or heavyweight, low reps is only for strength. And it's not like your muscles go, oh, well, he's done 10 reps now, so let's stop growing. Let's just get cut. I'll do another video on that. So we've got barbell back squat and superset with Romanian deadlifts. And for those of you guys that don't dig leg day, all right, well, you just did, 50 squats and 50 Romanian deadlifts. So leg day's done for now. And then we move on to what everyone loves, except is bench press and pull-ups. And as all of you guys know, bench press is one of our favorite exercises to do because we like big chests. I would recommend on some of these days doing the pull-ups for the superset, doing the pull-ups first and then the bench press. I know that's hard to get in that mindset, but eventually you will. We're going to move on to TRX rows. If you don't have TRX rows, find a row. I do bent over rows with dumbbells because I work out at home. I do have TRX rows, but I just really like bent over rows. And you superset those with badass plyometric push-ups, which if you don't know what those are, it's just doing push-ups where you push yourself off the ground and clap your hands. They're badass. When I first started this workout, I had to do those on my knees, but now I can do 30 of those. So, and then we're going to do some abs at the end. So that's day one. And again, I recommend doubling the reps for this because, I don't really give a shit about strength so much as I give a shit about being stronger, and not how much weight I lift, but just, getting stronger than I am now. And especially at my age, that almost 50 years old, there's limits in how strong I'm going to be able to get. And there's limits on how strong, like we can't add 5 pounds to our bench press every week, but we're going to add, 20 pounds a month and, 240 pounds a year. I mean, it's 240. It's just not going to happen. So let's be realistic about that. So that's the strength day. Then we're going to go on to day 2, which is the following day. Now, I should recommend, if you're brand new, then just do these workouts, but just do them every other day. So do day 1, take a day off, do day 2, take a day off. If you've been working out for a while, just those squats from day 1, the 3 sets of warming up and the 4 or 5 sets of 10, that shouldn't make you shouldn't make you sore. If it does, then take a day off and then just do every other day. Day 2 is for muscle growth and muscular endurance. So we're going to start with delts, with standing barbell shoulder press. And then however you can figure out how to, if you're working out at home, figure something out for a rear delt rope pull. I do work out at home, but I have a cable machine that I just bought. I think I'm going to do a review on that. That's a badass machine for really good price. And so we start off day 2 just attacking the shoulders. We already got a little bit of shoulders on day 1 with the incline press, but today we're just going full-blown shoulders. 2 sets of 12, 4 sets of 10 to 15. Again, I would do 4 sets of 20 to 30, but a lot of guys can't wrap their heads around doing that many reps because it's more difficult. Straight to Bulgarian split squats. If you've never done Bulgarian split squats, you're in for a real treat there. And then something everyone likes. One of the things about this workout that's awesome is you do some exercises that a lot of guys really don't like doing, but as a reward, you get to do exercises that we know that you like doing, like supersetting biceps and triceps. And then after that, we're going to do some dumbbell deadlifts. If you are able to do deadlifts and you can get away with that, I personally don't do them because I think that they're a dumb exercise for just regular dudes working out. But that might be because I've got bad form, but they really put my back at risk. And I think for most guys, I'm talking about traditional deadlifts with the bar. We never lift things like that. So I'm not exactly sure why that is such a popular exercise, other than the fact that it does make you a lot stronger. But the risk to reward is just not, in my mind, it's just not worth it. So I use kettlebells for that, or you can use plates. You can do, and I usually tend with those to actually stick with 10 to 15 because that's the rep range I personally like for those. And then at the end, we're gonna do some abs. Okay, so that is day 1 and 2. Day 1, we focus on the major badass compound exercises: squats, bench, and pull-ups. And then we've got the posterior chain of the legs with the straight leg deadlifts. Day 2, we really focus on some more posterior or the legs with the Bulgarian split squats, and then delts and arms. Day 2 is a fantastic day. It feels wonderful. And then we take a day off, and then we go into day 3, which is a power day, which is my favorite day of this workout. Clean and press. I use kettlebells for that. 2 sets of 12 to 15. That's a really good way to warm up, because doing 2 sets of 15 and clean and press is pretty intense. And then the working sets, 3 sets of 5 to 8. Again, I do 10 to 16. Jump squats and box jumps. I mean, you guys, like, I'm telling you, this is not some pussy ass full body workout. This is some serious shit. 4 sets of 10 of box jumps, or 4 sets of 20 if you double the reps. I mean, that's explosive power there. Your legs are sore after day 3. Walking lunge, fortunately, that's a less intense workout for your legs, because you just did 40 or 80 fucking box jumps. More of those plyometric push-ups. With these, I tend to start on my knees because my chest isn't warm yet. And then, but yeah, I mean, 3 sets of 10 to 16 plyometric push-ups with only 30 seconds. I probably should have mentioned that you absolutely, in order to keep this workout intense and to grow and get the most out of it, you have to stick to the rest periods. You're not going to be able to lift as much. You're not going to feel as badass because you can't do the exact same weight that you did before, but you're going to grow and you're going to get stronger. No matter how you work out, you're going to grow and get stronger. Then we do some dumbbells and some flat bench press, which is a single arm dumbbell or kettlebell flat bench press. So now we're hitting the chest again. So for all of you guys that are worried that full body workout doesn't get enough chest, you're going to get or arms, or you're going to get the same overall amount and volume. It's just that that you do with the bro split. It's just that you're splitting it into 4 different days. And in some cases, you're getting more of the volume than the normal regular bro split or push-pull legs. Again, we're going to superset. I superset virtually all this stuff. The dumbbell flat bench, and I superset that with bent over barbell rows, or dumbbell rows. I'm not particularly fond of bent over barbell rows. Oh, that's another thing. If there's an exercise that you just absolutely can't stand doing, or that you just dread doing, don't do it. Find something that you actually enjoy doing. If you can't stand doing squats because that's one of those exercises you just can't stand, then do the leg press. I mean, oh no, but the squats are so much better. Yeah, a lot of literature and research says that they are better, but leg presses aren't bad. Your legs are going to grow, you're going to get stronger, no matter how if you do squats or leg presses. And day 4, speed and agility. Day 3, you've got some more abs there. The speed and agility day is pretty intense. I get really sore after doing these front and side lunges. Just look up the A1, the A2 here. Look that up on the website, and these are all links to videos. I tend to just do front, side, and back. The way this is written is actually different than the way it was written the last time I looked at it. Maybe that's the update. And then along with some more calf raises. And the hardest part of day 4 is these lunges, because you're going in all these different planes of motion. And even with lightweight, that is different than what we're traditionally used to doing by just doing a shitload of squats, right? And then we're back doing chin-ups and flat bench again, because you shouldn't be sore from the 3 or 4 sets you did the day before. So you're getting a lot of the muscles. Oh, and then we do shrugs and hyperextensions, which are just undeniably necessary, especially when we get older, especially hyperextensions, and then floor crunch. So as you can see, look, and the nice thing about this workout is that you can just download a PDF straight from the website on your phone, so you don't have to keep going looking at the phone or at the website. As you can see, this workout works the shit out of your chest and back and arms, which is what we all want, but it incorporates these movements, these multilateral movements that we often neglect, and it really, really gets a lot of your back. again, for that posture and for just the fact that the back's, why neglect half of your body? So that's the workout. It's difficult to do if you've been like, I remember when I started this workout, I was like 35, I think. I was actually 35, I remember, because I was working in the ER. And it was difficult for me to be able to just get in there and do it, because I felt like I had to do push-pull legs or the bro split or German volume training or 5x5. But once I cleaned the slate in my mind and started this workout, the gains that I made were just unparalleled to anything I've ever done. And here's another thing. You don't have to do this workout for the rest of your life, but set aside what you feel is the right thing to do. You've got this new thing to do now, so it's encouraging and it'll motivate you. Set aside that workout you've been doing for years. You can always go back to it and just try this for 2 months. Just try it, utilizing the correct rest periods, which is something I definitely should have stressed in the beginning of the video. All right, I hope someone watches this video, and I hope you try this workout. And if you do, send me some before and after pictures, because the laws of probability are that your muscle type is not so unbelievably different than mine, or your physique and your response to exercise. I'm very average. I'm 6'1" and 185 pounds. You're going to get the benefit. It's very, very likely. I'm a scientist, so I can't say for sure, but it's very probable that you are going to benefit immensely from this workout and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't think about doing full body training before. All right, that's it. Bye.